Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. So today I'm just going to talk a little bit about my experience with vibe coding and how it has changed over the last few years. So starting out back in 2022 when ChatGPT came out, basically what vibe coding was like I would pretty much go into ChatGPT and I would print some code for me. And it would print the code and I would copy it and actually bring it into VS Code, which I'm now using Cursor at the time. So that was like phase one. The next phase was like building apps in Cursor. And so it was like, hey, can you do this for me? Can you build this whole finance app? And then it would go ahead and build the whole thing for me. And that'd be it. And then I'd get stuck. I'd try to add some features. I'll show you. This is all one shot, by the way. I'll show you what it looks like. Here's what it looks like. All right. And then what I started to realize is that with huge vibe coded projects, if you don't understand the context, then the AI won't understand the context. So I'm just going to go to Excalidraw here and give you guys a real idea of kind of what I mean by this and why it's so important to have the context. Because I'll just pull this in here, because what it used to be is like user prompts and then there's a huge AI build and then a user prompt again. But where we're getting at now is the user adds a whole bunch of context, which you actually have to do quite a bit more cognitive work up here. The AI will do a small change and then you go back and you put in a whole lot more context for a small change. And that's what I'm noticing is the difference. The human is now at around 90%. Whereas the AI is doing about 80% of the conceptual thinking. I started out coding, I had no expertise at all in what was coding, but as I start to learn more about coding, I'm going into specific things and it's getting smaller. One quick tip that's really helped me is like these collapsible things. So I'll go write it, I'll collapse the line of codes, I'll copy them, and I'll say, I want you to change this line rather than giving whole files. And so just as context is getting more and more defined and you're giving all the context it needs, it will give you less problems and you're going to run into less errors. So hope that was helpful. If any questions, please leave in the chat and have a great rest of your day.